Why are you spreading lies saying I'm a pedophile, buddy?
Because you are. I'm sick and tired of your fucking bullshit. Wave goodbye to your fucking YouTube channel, that's all I can say.
I'm gonna tell the whole world about what you've been saying about me.
Yeah, go for it, go for it, go for it.
No one's gonna come to your little virtual bar anymore.
I don't care.
Well, I'm actually right here, so call me it again. Let it rip, bunny. Let it rip.
F off, you waffle. Go die in hell where you belong. Enjoy your time with Hitler, you. I hope you enjoy living next to Satan your entire life, you waffle piece of shit.
You're charging me to remove something that somebody put up there without my consent. Do I have to go to court over this? Because I will.
All I know is
this is fucking ridiculous. I should not be charged to pull that down. Otherwise, I will take whoever owns this fucking shit to court. I am not kidding.
What's going on, guys? And my name is the SVR. And welcome to a new commentary video. Today we're diving into something that's been blowing up in the VRChat community for a while now. Something that a lot of people kept mentioning and talk about it for like 3 years. Before I'm going to spell it out and share my thoughts, ladies and gentlemen, if you're new to the channel, please do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. Turn on the notification bells on for some more new content upon this channel. Now, if you have spent any time on YouTube or TikTok lately, you probably have seen clips of this guy named ProximityChat. He has over 700k subscribers. And he posts the funniest and craziest moments you can imagine. He's the one going into VRChat, poking around the weirdest corners of the game towards the type of people who takes this game way too seriously, of course. He joins public instances, builds stuff like his own museums, asks innocent but loaded questions, and boom! Trolls. That's pretty much the content he creates. Look, I never met this individual before, but if I'm being honest, if I'm going from a content creation standpoint, his videos are actually very watchable, and I really find it funny. Genuinely. Like, it reminds me of those content creators back in the day. We're talking guys like, LT Lick Me, Azers, those guys who would jump into public lobbies, put out voice impressions, and say some clever jokes and just expose people's true colors for good reason. You know, back then, it felt more like playful chaos that showed how ridiculous some people could get when they thought nobody was watching. ProximityChat does the kind of the same thing in VRChat, but more so social experiment. Know what I'm saying? He's not like your typical troll who goes out there screaming, gets heated in a moment, and says some slurs just to feel good about themselves. Like, he doesn't need to yell and get aggressive to get a reaction out of it. Instead, he stays calm all of the time. And that's what makes it entertaining. He exposes the worst parts of VRChat in order to, protect their peace. I feel like he has the right to do so. There's nothing wrong about that. It's his content at the end of the day. Some people don't do that because they're too afraid of getting quote-unquote cancelled, or probably because they genuinely believe every corner of the internet needs to be a safe place, which, let's be honest, internet is not really a safe place, considering the fact that there's a bunch of weirdos, exploiters, doxers, hackers, all above. Now, I wonder why the community's been talking about him for like 3 years straight. Well, a lot of people in VRChat act like he is the villain. They will call him a griefer, a cloud chaser, even accusing him of exploiting vulnerable players for views. Some say he's ruining the game by making the weirdos look bad to outsiders. Hell, they even accused him claiming that he is a predator. Others straight up treat him like the boogeyman. You'll see worlds where people freak out the second they think he's in the instance. They always go ahead and act like they're scared of him. Oh, he doxed me! Oh, he killed my family! Like every time I watch all of the clips, most I hear are death threats coming out their mouth. And they take this way too literal. Like, bro, this is a video game, not a real life job. Why are you making this a big of a deal? This is not a World War III. Don't get me wrong, some of the reactions he gets can look pretty rough to watch. There's some where people are clearly breaking down, crying, or having what sounds like a genuine panic attack. Which, in some people's defense who do have mental health issues, not the ones who fake it, I do think it was a bit too far. And I do honestly think ProximityChat could have backed off a little sooner in those specific moments instead of just letting it slide and keep going for the content. At the same time though, I still stand by the fact that it's a video game. No one is forcing these people to engage with him. They can just mute, block, leave, or switch to a private world in like 2 seconds. Just please don't obsessively talk about him all the time, because the more you hold grudges against the guy, the more soft you become. If you don't like the content, you don't have to watch it. Simple as that. And I think that's the part a lot of people miss. Not everything on the internet is made for you. And not everything is meant to make you comfortable. Sometimes content is just there to show reality, even if that reality looks messy and awkward. And that's exactly why ProximityChat's videos get the attention that they do deserve. Because whether people want to admit it or not, there's a side of VRChat that looks exactly like what he has shown. The overreactions, the toxicity, the weird behavior, those stuff are nothing new. Those always been happening on the internet for years. And I'm glad I chose to get into the good parts of VRChat because I wanted to be able to connect and socialize and not have people randomly screaming and say some slurs for the sake of doing. And that's why I find this whole conversation so interesting to bring it up. Because like at some point you have to ask yourself what people are really mad at. And then the moment you seen it, the moment you experienced it, you start to realize that maybe, just maybe, people aren't really mad at the content itself. If anything, we could go even further. Maybe the bigger conversation should be about why these public spaces are so chaotic in the first place. Why are people so quick to threaten others? Why is there so much hostility over what is supposed to be a social game? Those are the questions people should really be asking. At the end of the day, guys, I don't see ProximityChat as some kind of villain and bad influence. I see him as someone who understands how internet culture works and knows how to create content around it. So whether you love his content or hate it, he's clearly doing something right. But yeah, that's my honest take on it. Keep it respectful down in the comments and let me know where you stand. Do you think he goes too far? Or do you think people are overreacting and proving his point? I genuinely want to hear your thoughts on this. If you enjoyed this commentary and want to see more videos like this, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on post notifications so you don't miss the next upload. It's been your boy, the SVR, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, later, and goodbye.